Good morning and welcome to our coffee morning. This week, as you know, it marks the anniversary of the Great British First Lockdown. Yes, it's now a year since we were told to change the way we live. This is an anniversary we will not be celebrating with street parties or firework displays, never mind big family get-togethers and exchange of gifts. It does, however, mark a period in our personal and collective histories that will be remembered for years to come and be the source of much storytelling. This is the nature of anniversaries. They focus our minds on past events and special occasions of both fame and infamy, and we can be very selective in which we choose and how we honour them. There is an anniversary of one sort or another for every day on the calendar, and very useful they can be too. They are convenient waymarkers for significant events like always having your spring holiday around your wedding anniversary, or planting your potatoes or beans on a particular saint's day. Not that there's any particular horticultural significance to the works of that saint, it's just that it usually coincides with another event. Not that saints' anniversaries are not useful though. Many families have depended on them when naming their offspring, serving to avoid arguments and to preserve the memory of the venerated. And I don't need to remind you of the meteorological ramifications of St. Swithin's Day. The anniversaries we all seem to enjoy the most, though, are the family ones. Many of us are in that area where we would rather not see that big number on the birthday card. But the children love them and treat each one as a personal achievement and a triumph. Reaching double figures and then becoming a teenager were days of mark. Wedding anniversaries, like spouses' birthdays, had better be marked indelibly for the sake of domestic harmony and continued bliss. Woe betide the merely distracted or absent-minded who could easily become a despot and tyrant quite quickly in some circles if they are not nimble enough to make amends. Quite recently, our church celebrated 50 years since its establishment and celebrations of our founders, and an excellent book produced in their memory with a photographic record of those many events of half a century of involvement in the life of the village. These community events are a cement that bind and remind us of our own attachments. Christmas, with its whole season of celebrations, must be one of our favourites, and those other gatherings celebrated on the same date every year. Bonfire night, the daft Halloween that used to be ducking apples in a tin bath, and the solemn Remembrance Day, and even the Queen's birthday parade seem to serve and stir something in each of us and remind us of our wider family. We've all had our favourite anniversaries, and we each have our own ways of celebrating them. I think I mentioned recently my own attachment to St. David's Day. But whatever and whenever they may be, enjoy them for what they are, a symbol of continued memories, refreshed each year as they reliably appear. So, if you're celebrating one today, or if you have one coming up, happy birthday, happy anniversary. And even if you aren't, enjoy your coffee and cake, and don't forget to ring a friend.